Hey guys, okay, I hope you guys are all safe and you guys are all okay. I did the assignment I just stuck to the theme of environmental issues, I guess. And I intertexted What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong and an article that I found about all of the things that have come out of the quarantine period environmentally, so like all of, the improvements, I guess you would say. So yeah, okay. Humans have a lot on their minds right now. One of those things consuming their time is the COVID-19 pandemic, which started in China and within just a couple of months spread to the rest of the world. It's scary to think about how if you just want to get away, you can't, because the whole entire world is experiencing this right now. We're all staying home, staying away, and looking forward to brighter days. It has been very interesting to follow the environmental impacts that the stay-at-home order has had across the world. Climate change is not an issue that's new to us, and many younger generations worry about it and how it affects their future daily. Sometime last year, there was this video going around the internet. It was to the song What a Wonderful World, but the imagery was heartbreaking. There were so many images of the horrible things happening in the world that many people seem to think that they're immune to. Some of these were, videos of wildfires, oil spills, cruel animal harvesting techniques, and many more. That's where I drew the idea to come up with this intertext. The song, delightful with such a happy meaning around it, intertexted with the harsh reality of how we're mistreating our planet and how quickly it has bounced back after just a few days of humans stopping their operations. Humans have had a hard time considering climate projections for the next 20 to 30 years down the road, but being quarantined for the next week is a stark and scary reality. The virus has already had positive effects on Earth and climate change. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. In China, factories were shuttered, streets were cleared to stop the spread of the virus. People slowed down, stayed home, and most things came to a halt, and the skies cleared. The average number of good quality air days increased by 21.5% in February. Satellite images released by NASA and the European Space Agency show a dramatic reduction in nitrogen dioxide emissions in major Chinese cities between January and February. The cloud of toxic gas that was once very visible above industrial powerhouses had nearly disappeared. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Between February 3rd to March 1st, carbon dioxide emissions were down at least 25% because of the measures to contain the virus. China contributes 30% of the world's carbon dioxide emissions annually. The CREA estimates this is nearly 200 million tons of carbon dioxide. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." Venice's usually murky canal waters began to get clear, with fish visible in the water. One analysis by the Washington Post found that the most dramatic emissions drop was observed over northern Italy. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, they'll know much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Major cities have shown similar reactions to the virus, such as New York, San Francisco, and Seattle. In 5 days, San Francisco saw a 40% decrease in particulate matter levels as a result of the shelter-in-place order to contain the virus. New York City saw a 28% drop in the same time, and Seattle, 32%. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Experts warn that observed reductions are temporary, unless major infrastructure or societal changes are adopted. The human identity found in this assignment is environmental justice. We do so many things to harm the planet and pay no attention to it. As soon as this is over, we're going to go back to being greedy consumers and push factories into overdrive to compensate for all of the things we could not buy during the quarantine period. This has proved that we are a parasitic species to the earth, extracting it of all of its natural resources we have been presented with, and just living to want more. I got kind of I got uninspired. I don't know I couldn't think of anything else to write for the defense. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on like how to tie in one of our class readings and all of that. But yeah, again, everyone stay safe. Adopt societal changes. And hopefully this will all be over with very soon.